This show may contain explicit material. Listener discretion is advised.
At this point, we are well aware of AI's influence in the music scene. French Montana's last two projects used what I assume to be AI covers. The original cover for Planet Frog was AI. Two covers for groups that Julian Casablancas is involved in used AI as well, and Kanye West used AI for the majority of Vultures too. Even more common than this, however, are AI artists. We are seeing more and more of them every year. So far, we have 7 AI albums that released this year. We have The Life of a Fangirl by Catherine Jane, which even has a song dedicated to the YouTuber Mike the Snare. He reacted to this, of course. Link to that video in the description. We also have Decay by Scars and The Things I Didn't Say by Zania Monet. And now, we have 4 new albums from ANDRCOOKS, a guy who specializes in using AI to rip off Future and Lil Baby. We've seen this type of shit before. A guy by the name of Space 150 created an AI prototype of Travis Scott named Travis Bot and made a song with it named Jack Park Canny Dope Man. This was back when AI wasn't great. The lyrics are full of a bunch of nonsense like I know you talking trippy on my plane and ain't got no on the real stressed go to cheese. That last one sounds like the AI had a fucking stroke. And a guy by the name Twin made an AI rip-off album of Playboy Carti. Even the opening track, Need It, sounds like a Carti and Travis song. So we've come to expect this at this point. Let's just go ahead and get into these 4 albums, starting with Mun Yun Overall. The cover for Mun Yun Overall has Middle Eastern themes, which is not too far off from Future's actual works. He released a mixtape with DJ Esco in 2015 named 56 Nights. The story behind this mixtape was that Esco got arrested in Dubai for marijuana possession. And the worst part was that most of the people there didn't speak English. I'll know the meaning. Future also stated that he had a hard drive with the music they recorded together on it. Esco would complete his 56-day prison sentence and they would then release this. Now let's get into the actual album itself. Track 1, Free Game, sees him talking about how conflicts start for no other reason and flexing his wealth. Track 2, No Scrubs, is where he'll get to sliding if there's bullshit at the door and how he got rich off rap music. Track 3, To My Teeth, is pretty much similar to the first song in terms of its lyrical content. Track 4, About His Squad, is about how he'll fuck someone up so bad that he'll have to make him eat his meal through a straw. Other than that, the other lyrics are the same old same old. The song's deep end, All Ammo, Feel Your Pain and All the Cash pretty much talk about the same exact things, so let's get into the summary of this album. This is a trap album that feels like it features Future, but it truly is a Lil Baby album. Most of the songs sound pretty decent and could pass off as actual Future songs that he would release. Moving on to It Shoulda Been Me. Starting off the album with Nobody Else, we're getting toxic Future on this with lyrics about how this girl is the only one that's right for him and how their relationship could have been much better than it was. He even admits to being there for her during some pretty hard times, mostly the losses of family members. The second song, Hiding Out, is where he channels the pain that he puts in these lyrics and how he's by himself so much that they think he's in hiding. He also admits that his haters were talking hella shit at one point but then they went quiet, and how he hasn't felt real love in a long time and that he actually needed her at his lowest moments. The third song, Hard to the Trenches, talks about how the streets betrayed him and made him the cold-blooded person we know him as today. He also can't seem to catch a break and how he uses drugs to cope with these emotions. The fourth song, Tripping Over You, is about how he can't be with anyone else other than this girl, and even though she did him wrong, he knows things will get better. He's taking her on trips around the world and she can call him whenever she needs him. The fifth song, Stick to the Basics, is about how he can't change his ways and he has to stick to what he's been taught. He also ain't worrying about nobody else cause he only cares about himself. The sixth song, Shoulda Been Me, is him admitting that he should have been loyal to this girl and hung out with her. The seventh song, Under My Skin, is about how he only thinks about this girl late at night and that he's been in the booth as of lately but he wants her. He's also cheating on her with another girl, which is another toxic trait of his. And the eighth song, All I Do, is about how all he does is pop pills and drop the tags on clothes. He also lets one of his guys fuck the girl as well, which is the most toxic thing he can do. This is a more vulnerable album than the last one, full of melodic performances with some trap bangers on there, but that's more of the focus this time around. Next up is Still Good. In the intro, he talks about how he has it hard and how people think they know what this life's about but they really don't. Then on Inherited Scars, he talks about the struggles that comes with this along with the loss of close ones and having bills on top of bills. Too Lit is your typical song where he flexes his wealth. Same thing on Yeah Yeah as well as lyrics about his women. This is also the case on Outer Reach where Dirk also talks about street life and that all he knows is working the block. Can't Focus is about gang life, drugs and flexing. Boy Outside, Feathers and Nothing New are also about this. Paper Tags is about making money, drugs and the streets. Different Lanes, Pardon Me and Get to the Bread are also similar as the other 3 songs I covered. This is another trap album that is definitely a Lil Baby album, this time with guest appearances from Gunna, Lil Durk, Rilo Rodriguez and Kodak Black. These songs are all formulaic sounding though. Last but not least, onto We Still Here. On Shoulda Signed, Baby can tell that these people are independent cause of the way they are moving and how Baby had sex with so many women that they claim they don't even like men anymore. He also raps about his jewelry as well. On Who You Shitting, Baby claims that he's been legit way before he started blowing up and says that the way he does things makes it look easy when it really isn't. He also claims he's him and that he kills every beat that he raps on. On Best of You, we get a more melodic track from Baby as he talks about coming to a girl's aid when she needs him the most and he also talks about getting money. Future accompanies Lil Baby on Run Up 100, a flexing anthem where Baby says that he's down for his day ones and calling others broke, saying that they ain't got it like he does. On Future's verse, he talks about a girl not believing he's in love with her. Figures, we had an entire other album about that. He also talks about gang rivalries and expensive fashion. On Pissed Off, Baby claims the industry is fake and that everyone's out to get you. He also talks about his haters and how they can't seem to leave him alone. On The Future Accompanied Mean It, Baby wants to settle down somewhere while still getting money and hustling. Future talks about how people don't really start making money until they find a way to do so. On Hard to Claim, Baby says that others shouldn't step into lanes that they can't afford and how he'll really get someone gone. He also talks about fashion and Future talks about how he made it but it doesn't really feel like it at the same time. And In My Own Lane, Baby states that he's on a solo mission and that nobody can get in the way of what he's trying to do. He also doesn't like others picking sides as he wants them to ride out with him till they can't no more and that people can't seem to mind their business. We Still Here is a bold statement that shows Baby's dominance in the rap game and how he can't be fucked with. As a whole, ANDRCOOKS makes mostly trap music that imitates the likes of Future and Lil Baby, talking about the topics that they would mostly cover in their music. I think his music mostly fits the bill of what it would sound like, opting for a commercial rap sound that we all know by now. I'm now gonna turn it over to you guys. What do you think of ANDRCOOKS? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.